about it. He's been very clear. He's been very clear that they're fixing, making it so there can't be denial of service attacks. And I don't know what all that entails. I've got imaginations what could happen. Imagine having a gas price that's so cheap, like 0.0001, okay? And you're a bad guy.
Amazing.
And you say, ooh, let me throw 10 grand at this and just write a script that makes millions of transactions. And let me up the gas and just front run everything. And now you spam the network with BS transactions, and everybody else who tries to do a transaction, their transaction sits there and never gets picked up, or it fails, or whatever, it times out, because you just denial of service attacked because the gas price was so cheap. Right. So I don't know all the background dev stuff to prevent that, but it's my understanding that he doesn't want that to happen. So he's doing whatever's necessary so that can't be a possibility.
Do you think it is just the bugs? It is. It's taking longer than he thought it would, basically.
Yeah. I mean, he's very ambitious. The same thing happened with Hex, right? Now he had a project before Hex that he tried, and then it was like, well, oops, that was too hard.
CFD token.
No FUD. I don't think that's going to happen.
Too hard. Did you just say PulseChain is going to be too hard? Life savings, man. Life savings.
Right, but then he created Hex, and you got the same thing. Oh, 2 more weeks, 4 more weeks. And it just kept getting pushed out and pushed out and pushed out, right? So it was almost like to be expected. He did, say in last May, or just May a few months ago, May 15th or something, I think. And then May 15th came, everyone was excited, and then it was like, well, we got other stuff to do. And that's when you started seeing the Hex price started to sell out too. I think people were so excited, and people were buying that price of Hex up because they wanted to get a copy. And then they learned
to it to get the copy.
Right. And then they learned, oh, wait a minute, there's a whole lot of work left to do. Let me go put my money elsewhere. What's funny is they sold Hex, and they probably put their money in something that went down further than Hex, honestly, unless they're just holding USDC or something.
Yeah.
But I think it's just going to launch when it's ready. I think building a chain is not easy. It would have been nice if you could just knock it out in 4 or 5 months. But if you want to have the largest airdrop in the world, which could bring the biggest mass of people that any chain has ever seen, besides Ethereum, you have to make sure that it's right. Yep. And making sure it's right means rewriting the code in Golang, making sure you can't have denial of service attacks, making sure every single piece of this puzzle is absolutely correct, because we sure don't want to end up like Solana's ending up every couple months.